We arrested these five on Xandar. Check out the rap sheets.
Drax, a.k.a. the Destroyer. Since his wife and family were killed, he's been on a rampage across the galaxy in his search for vengeance.
You know what the worst part of the summer is? Oh, the onslaught of movie action figures that you have to buy when you find them the first time you see them. Or you'll never see them again. Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu. Tonight, I stopped by a Target, and guess what they had? They had the Guardians of the Galaxy figures, that's right. And they only had one each of everybody, except for Star-Lord. They had two of him. Now, I don't know how easy these are going to be to find, but I do know that I wanted them all, so I went ahead and dropped all the money on all of them at once. Holy cow! I do not recommend that to anyone. I mean, if you want them, get them. I mean, you might as well just buy a case of them for crying out loud. But holy cow! So today's review will be on the following! The Marvel Legends Infinite series. You know what? I remember somebody starting his YouTube video reviews with this sort of a title. Huh. I wonder if that guy had a really cool mustache. Anyway, the Marvel Legends Infinite series. This is Drax from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, and this has the Build-A-Figure of Groot. Is he Groot? He is Groot. Okay. The Drax figure, check him out, he looks amazing. And as you can see, he comes with the Build-A-Piece there, and it looks really cool. Now, instead of looking at the front of the package, I say we look at the back of the package. What do you say? Let's go! So here's the back of the package, and as you can see, it says Marvel Legends Infinite Series and Guardians of the Galaxy. And as you can see, it has a little blurb there, and it says Drax, the vendetta that drives Drax. That drives Drax, the Destroyer. They like the D words. The vendetta that drives Drax, the Destroyer, knows no limits. He will avenge the loss of his family, no matter the cost. What if it's $1.99, Drax? What are you going to do? Or what if it costs as much as these figures cost? $19.99. Holy cow. These things are expensive. But you know what? I think they're worth it. I just wish they wouldn't have all just came out at the same time. But check him out there. Yeah, the figure looks amazing. I think that looks really cool. Look at all those details. And then at the bottom of the box here, you will see the Build-A-Figure of Groot. And there he is with little push pins stuck in him with numbers on them. Looking pretty cool. And there's all the figures in the line. You have to get Star-Lord, Gamora, then you got Rocket, then you have Drax, and then you have Nova and an Iron Man that's wearing a football helmet. Okay, let's look at the front of the package one more time. So here's the front of the package, and I have to say, for this Marvel Legends Infinite series, because I reviewed the older ones, the ones that came out before this wave, the Spider-Man with Electro and like Toxin and all of those didn't stand up at all. This one stands up really well, so they fixed it. It doesn't fall over like the other packages did. Those were really hard to review. But yeah, and if anybody knows, I'm a big WWE fan and wrestling fan, and of course this is based on Batista! That's right. And you know what? Look at the side of the box there. That's a really cool drawing of him. That looks amazing. Now, I think it's cool. I like Batista. I like Guardians of the Galaxy. I like toys. So I say we open it! Now, before I open it, I have to say, just like the original Infinite series, these don't have any tape on them. You can just open the flap and put them back. So if you want to keep them in the box, you can do that. That's kind of weird. I know some of the later ones came with tape, so maybe they'll fix that later, but hey, no tape. Let's open it! So here's Drax fresh out of the package, and it's also worth noting that there was no rubber bands or any sort of like wires holding him into place or tape or anything. So here he is fresh out of the package, and I have to say, this looks awesome! I love the sculpt. You can see that it's Batista through and through. I mean, that's him. It's kind of funny, too, because Batista has all those tattoos, like, in real life. Not these, of course, but he has, like, a billion tattoos all over his body. And I'm like, well, they could have just colored those in and said, there he is. I don't remember Drax having, like, tattoos like this in the comic book. I thought he always had, like, war paint. I never really considered them tattoos. But who cares? This is the movie version. They have to do it a little differently. But, yeah, there he is, looking pretty cool. And look at all those details. It's amazing. Now, the figure feels a little loose. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but usually you get these and they're really tight right out of the box, but this one feels kind of loose to me, just a little bit. But I think that looks amazing. One of the features that you're probably not going to be able to see are his eyes. Let's see if we can see him up close. Yeah, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but he's got some really cool looking eyes the way they're painted. Stuff like that, or I can't tell what color they are through the camera. Hold on. Yeah, I had to look at them without looking through the camera here, and it almost looks like they're Darth Maul eyes. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. And I love the raised tattoos or whatever, the branding, I don't know what you'd call that. Almost looks like he's been branded. But yeah, it looks pretty good to me. And look at that. Look at that. I dare you say that's not Dave Batista. Oh my goodness, that looks so cool. And you know what? As, bodies and stuff go, he's perfect for Drax. I think he looks perfect. Shave his head, he's done. So there's the figure, as I was saying, and you can see all the tattoos and stuff like that, then the designs on his knives, those look amazing, and obviously they store inside of his boots there, and his pants look all detailed and stuff. They did a really good job on this figure. And what I like about it, too, is that it's a totally new figure. There's no rehashed parts and stuff like that. So, let's look at the back of the figure. So here's the back of the figure, and as you can see, his tattoos, like I said, have a raised look about them. It almost looks like muscle tissue, doesn't it? Like if you took the skin off of it underneath there, it looks like muscle tissue. But, yeah, pretty cool to me. I like it a lot. There's not much else to say. I think he looks amazing. Now you're probably saying, what did he come with? Well, he came with this how to build Groot thing, and as you can see, they were nice enough to check off Drax. It says, hey, you got Drax with lower torso, so that part right there. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And then if you look here, there's the lower torso. So, looking like a stumpy stump, if you know what I mean, because he's a wooden dude. Or it looks like the owl ship from The Watchmen. Oh, it's the owl ship. Okay, but anyway, let's check him out one more time. Yeah, I have to say I'm very happy with this figure. Like I said, not only am I a fan of Batista, but I'm also a fan of the fact that they cast him as this character of Drax. That is amazing. And you know what? I still say it looks like it was a part he was born to play. So, let's move on to the next one. So there's the review of Drax, and next up will be Gamora. So, hey, Mr. Drax, you won't be lonely for long, so you can play with your little owl ship there and have some fun. So next up you will find Gamora, which she's green too, isn't she? Maybe I'm just doing all the green people first. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching. And until next time, tune in for more reviews. Come on, felzbug, hurry. Hurry, felzbug. We've got to get to the next figure. Come on, felzbug.